Once again, good morning, my dear children. Today also we will be continuing with the activity sheet 3. Before that, we'll have a quick revision. Firstly, I told you about the linking chapters, that is 2.1, an interesting observation, and 2.2, angels on the earth. These two are the linking chapters of your activity sheet 3, and all the questions which are there in these activity sheet 3 is related to the chapter 2.1 and 2.2. Then we have done the passage. After that, we did underline the mistake and write the correct ones. Then I told you how to do suitable questions, how to make, because already the answers are given and the starting of the question is also given. Then I told you about both, either, neither. This we have done in activity sheet 1 also. Then after this we have solved the questions by putting both, either, neither, of in the Phillips. Then I told you about homophones, that homophones are the words that sound same but have different meanings and different spellings. Then I gave you certain examples of homophones. As you can see over here. Then I gave homophones in English lots of examples and I told you to search out the meanings. I hope you all have done. Then we have completed our book questions and I told you all the homophones and I asked you to make sentences by yourself. Is it? Before starting the next topic of the same activity sheet, I'll tell you something about the topic. So your next topic is fractions and percentages. Okay? So first we'll learn the meaning of fraction. Fraction means part of a whole, full. Out of that, part of it is known as fraction. Like see this one here, top number numerator, bottom number denominator. So this 3/4 is known as fraction. Okay, when we are writing anything part in the part, the whole part, like for example 1. Okay, 1 will be there. So what will be the fraction of 1? We can write 1/2. Is it? Or else if it is divided into 4 parts, then we can write 1/4. Okay, so one part divided into various sections is known as fraction. And this numerator, denominator, you people are already studying from class 3 in mathematics. Is it? So I'm not going in detail for the fractions. Then meaning of percentage. Percentage is a fraction with 100 as its denominator. Like for example, when you people are getting the marks of your exams, then what you people are doing? First of all, you people are totaling those marks. And then you are saying that out of total, how much you people have got? Then you are adding that marks. And then what you are doing? You are taking out percentage. So how we are taking out the percentage? We are taking out the percentage with the denominator as 100. Okay, percentage means per 100. So percentage is, this one is the percentage symbol. Okay. Next, percentage, changing fractions and decimals into percentages. So what you have to do? It's a very simple one. You people have done earlier also in mathematics. If it is given that 1/2 1 by 2 is a fraction. You have to change 1 by 2 as a fraction into percentage. So what you people will be doing? You will be multiplying 1 by 2 into 100. So 1 by 2 into 100 means 2 ones are 2. Sorry. It's 2 ones are 2. Like this you are cancelling. Then 2 fives are 10 and 1 0. So 1 into 5, 1 into 50 equals to 50. Is it? So how many percentage it will be? It will be 50 percentage. How many percentage it will be? It will be 50 percentage. That means half of 100. What will be the half of 100? Half of 100 will be 50. But because it is given in the fraction and you have to change into percentage, that's why you have to multiply by this fraction into 100. When you will be multiplying this 1 by 2 into 100, when you will do this, then you will get the percentage as 50%. Okay? In the same way, now you people have to calculate all these. The first one is already given to you, that I have explained you just now. 1 by 2 is 1/2, that means 50%, and then you'll be writing down in figure. In the same way, 1/4. So here you'll be writing 1/4, and 1/4 means how many percentage it will be. So you have to calculate. How you will be calculating? Just now I told you, you have to do 1 by 4 into 100. When you will do 1 by 4 into 100, how many percentage you will get? You will get 25%. Understood how to do? In the same way, my dear children, you have to solve out all these questions given over here. And then for checking purpose, when I'll give you the notes, you can check from there. But before to that, like how you people are doing in the class also, is it? We were doing in the class. First of all, we were solving it. By yourself you people were doing. And then I used to give you the answers. In the same way, here also you people will be doing by yourself. And then I'll be giving you the answers. Okay? Next, infinitive or the root form. Your next topic is infinitive or the root form. You have to remember a point that an infinitive is the word to plus a verb. So before infinitive, what we have to write down over there? To, T-O, to, plus verb. Verb means what? Any action thing is known as verb. So like for example, play. For example, play. So when you are writing play, play means it's a action. You are playing. So I told you that any action thing is known as verb. Play, sing, all these are action things. So if you want to change it into infinitive, what you have to add over there? To. To play, to sing, to dance. All this comes under your infinitive. Okay? So let's see. Infinitive and infinitive phrases. An infinitive is formed from the word to together with the base form of a verb. To skate, to see, to write, to stop, to shimmer, to use. All this skate, see, write, stop, use, shimmer, all this comes under your verb. That means some action is going on, and before to that when you are adding to, that means it becomes an infinitive. Now questions related to infinitive or the root form. The root or the basic form of a verb is called the infinitive. So here first one it's given over here is shot. So it will become to shoot, not to shot, because first form of the verb we will be taking. Whenever we are changing the past tense of the verb is given over here. Shot, hid, rode, should, stood, told, wrote, thought. All these are your past tense. So when we are changing, when we are writing this in the base form, in the infinitive form, then after to, what we have to write on? We have to write on the first form of the verb. So what is the first form of shot? Shoot. Shoot, shot, shot. Hid. Hide, hid, hid. Rode. In this hide. H-I-D-E. Hide, hid, hid. Okay, ride, rode, ridden. First form will be ride. Understood? Stand, stood, stood. Tell, told, told. Is it? Write, wrote, written. All this will come under your first form of the verb. So here what will be writing? To hide. Okay, to ride, to stand, to tell, to write. In the same way, first of all these past tense verbs you people will be changing into present tense, and then you people will be adding to before this verb and you will be writing in the fill-up. I hope you all understood. Okay. So all these questions till 14 you people will be solving. Next, your next topic is little, few, a little, a few. So where we are using a little, where we are using little, all this I'll be telling you now. Okay. First of all, a little. A little is used with positive quantity and not countable noun. So where we are using a little, we are using with positive. That means no, never, not, all this shouldn't come over there. And every time it should be used with non-countable nouns. That means the nouns which we cannot count. Like for example, milk, water, all this we cannot count. Okay, example is also given over here. What is the example given over here? It means a small amount or sum. It's known as a little. So example, there is a little milk in the refrigerator. Would you like a little water? So all these are the examples. Mary got a little bit of pie. Can't you discount it a little? I need a little sugar. I will have tea. Here you see can't given, but it doesn't mean it is negative. The sense comes as positive. Okay. But here you see little. Where we are using little, little expresses a diminutive size or a negative quantity. And little means almost nothing or not much. Example of little, I am sorry. I speak little French. There was little time to finish my homework. The kitten is little. I have drunk little water this morning. Okay. Next you see a few, few. Same like a little and little, a few and few is also there. Like a little, what I told you, positive quantity. In the same way, a few also you see. A few represents a positive quantity. It is used with plural nouns. It means some, a small amount. A few plus plural countable nouns. Only the difference is we are using a little with non-countable and little a few with countable nouns. In the same way, we are using little. This is negative one with negative quantity, and we are using the positive one. This one. Which one? A few. Sorry for the interruption. Few. Few represents a negative quantity or shortage. It is used with plural countable noun. So, a little, little used with non-countable. A few, few used with countable. That too plural countable nouns. Examples of few you see. He has a few good friends, so he is happy. There are a few books on the shelf. We stayed a few days in Paris and visited the Eiffel Tower. Few. Examples. I have got few friends in the city, so I am lonely. They have got few cake on the table. He has few photos on Instagram. Okay? So these are your examples. Now questions given over here. Study the following sentences carefully. There was a little food in the fridge and I ate it. There was little food in the fridge. It was nearly empty. See, same sentence but written in different way, so that we can give the example and you can able to understand the example related to a little, little, a few and few. Third one, he has a few friends and spend the evening with them. He has few friends and feels very lonely. Understood? Then see, note is also given. A little, some but not much. Little, nearly no or nothing. So, a little when we are using, it means some, thoda, not much, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, is it? And little means nearly no or nothing, कुछ भी नहीं. A few, this also means some but not many. See children, much we are using for uncountable nouns and many we are using for countable. By this you can able to understand, okay? But it is plural. This one also plural only, but it is uncountable. Few, few means nearly no. Here also it is given a little, little, little a little with an uncountable noun, few a few with a plural noun, a little a few for a positive idea and little few for a negative idea. Okay, this one is important. So you people go through this one very carefully. Okay, answer the questions with a little or a few. Have you got any money? Yes. Yes means it is positive, is it? Yes means it is positive. So for positive what we are using? Money. Can you count money? No, we cannot count money. Okay, and if we can count rupees but we cannot count money because we are not knowing how much rupees a person is having, how much money a person is having. Okay, so that's why have you got any money? Yes, a little, because it is uncountable and positive. So what will come over here? A little. Okay, in the same way, second one, have you got any envelopes? Envelope means you can count. It is positive and we can count. So what will come over here? A few. What will come over here? Yes, a few. Okay. In the same way, third, fourth, fifth and sixth you people have to do by yourself. Third one also I am telling you. Do you want sugar in your coffee? Question it is. So, yes, a little please. Positive sense. In the same way, do the fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay. Next you see, put in a little or a few plus one of these words. So, already the words are given over here. Air, days, chairs. All these are the words. Now, you people have to find out after reading the sentence that whether it is countable or uncountable, and then you have to put a little, a few. A few will be putting for countable ones and a little will be putting for uncountables. Okay, so first one, when did Shikha go away? So, a few days ago. Days we will be taking and a few because we can count days. Second, are you going out alone? No, I am going with friends only you people will be going, or you will not be going with milk, times, letters, chairs, airs or Russians obviously. So you will be going with friends. So we can count our friends? Yes. So you will be writing, no, I am going with a few friends. A few friends. Third one, have you ever been to Rome? Have you ever been to Rome? So Russian is related to Rome. So what will come over here? Sorry, not this one. Third one I am talking about. Have you ever been to Rome? So what will be there? Times will be taking. So have you ever been to Rome? Yes, a few times. What will come over here? Yes, a few times, because you can count times. Many a time we cannot go out of station, no? Very rarely we are going. So that's why we can count. And that to foreign countries means obviously we can count. Is it? Next one. Do you speak any foreign languages? I can speak Russian. So what you will be writing? Russian. Can you count Russian? No. So what you will be writing? I can speak a little Russian. I can speak a little Russian. In the same way, now you people will be solving out 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Okay? Now next question, 10th question. Complete the sentences. Use very little or very few plus one of these words. Same like this question. Here you have to put a little or a few plus one word of the given words. And here you have to use very little or very few plus one of these words. So what will be the first one? Keep in your mind, a few or few, very few, all this comes for countable and little comes for uncountable. I drink dash, I don't like it. I drink, what you can drink? Rain you can drink? No. Time? No. Work? No. Coffee? Yes. So you'll be writing, I drink very little coffee. I don't like it because we cannot count coffee. Okay. I drink very little coffee. I don't like it. Second one. We must hurry. We have got dash. So we have got rain? No. Time? Yes. So we have got very little time. You cannot count time. You can count minutes, hours, but time you cannot count. That how much time that person can take. That's why we are using much, is it? So you'll be writing, we must hurry. We have got very little time. Third one, your English is very good. You make dash. So your English is very good. You make rain. No. Work. No. Mistakes? Yes. Your English is very good. You make very few mistakes. That means that person's English is very good. But countable mistakes that person is doing. I hope you all understood. Now 4th and 5th one you do by yourself. Okay? Next question. This is the last question of this activity sheet 3. Fill in the blanks with the correct alternative from those given in the box at the end. You can able to see the picture. And these are the alternatives. Okay. I'll be reading this fill-ups for you related to this picture. But taking these all alternatives as a hint, you people have to solve by yourself. 2 alternatives for each fill-up, 2 alternatives are given. Out of these 2, one is the correct one. Like on, in. So while reading, you can able to understand that whether on will come or in. Has, had. Whether has will come or had. In this way, you have to do the fill-up. So I'll be reading. Dash the 12th of October, a woman driver. Dash means first fill up what is given or in. So what will come? On the 12th or in the 12th. So on the 12th. On. First one is on. In the same way, on the 12th of October, a woman driver dash her handbag. So, what her? Has her handbag or had her handbag? So, on 12th of October, it's past tense. So, it will become over here, had her handbag. So, 2 fill-ups I already told you. Rest all you have to solve by yourself. I am just reading it for you. On the 12th of October, a woman driver had her handbag dash when she dashed at traffic lights in Delhi. She dashed, but she dashed after the man who dashed robbed her. The man dashed the bag in the dash of the road. At once, the woman dashed her car to pick dash. She was happy to find that dash her money dash still inside it and that the man hadn't taken dash. Unfortunately, when she dashed up, she dashed the man jump, dash her car and drive away. The police were dashed to find the car. So all these are your alternatives. At least you have to try. If you won't be able to do, I will tell you the correct answers. Okay, dear children? So for today, only this much. We'll start the new activity sheet in the next class. Thank you, dear children.